Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video and sort of share a little bit about my sister and myself and a little bit about what's been happening over the past couple of years. So for those that don't know me, I'm Tara, or Teresa. When we were younger, my sister Terry couldn't pronounce Teresa, so aka Tera sort of stuck with me until we graduated high school. Till this day, she still refuses to call me by my first name. Unless, of course, I aggravate her and she starts using the same name that my mother uses, Teresa Christine. Growing up, Terry was always the first to do or try something. Walking, talking, making friends. She also hit puberty before me, but looking back, I don't think that was so bad for me. She was the first to play sports. I remember her going and playing t-ball, and then I would be sitting on the sidelines on like my pretty little blanket with my freshly picked flowers. Looking back, those are probably weeds. But anyways, I wanted nothing to do with sports. She always wanted to be doing something. And sports came naturally to her. She picked up both gymnastics and karate way quicker than I did. I remember her getting her back handspring and I'm still over here doing like a cartwheel. She collected her first karate trophy at a tournament for sparring. I hated sparring. I was really good at forms. She did breaking as well. She was really good at pretty much all sports. She was the first to know what love was. She found Ryan, her soulmate, when we were 12, and she knew it. She was the first to get a job, drive a vehicle, let alone a manual vehicle. I was so scared to do any of that. I was always in the shadows, and I let her do everything before me because I wanted to see what the experience would be like from her perspective before I tried it. She was the first to get married and buy a home to grow a family in. But over the last couple of years, my sister and Ryan, they've struggled to make the family that they've always dreamed of. They've gone through many trials and disappointments. Constantly, it's like they're constantly on this baby making roller coaster, but they're unable to have that like awesome experience of wanting to do it all over again, making another baby. You know, because they've tried many rounds of IUI with disappointment after disappointment, seeing multiple doctors who are unable to explain sort of their fertility issues. And behind the scenes, I was there when my sister needed someone to talk to. She confided in me when she couldn't speak to anyone. Sorry, I'm probably about to get emotional. I felt her pain almost as if it was like my own. I don't know if it's like this weird sense of like having a twin and you feeling like you know their pain. But at the time I didn't know how to help her other than just being there for when she needed to talk to someone. I remember her calling me. It's been a couple times. You know, she'll find out that her friend is pregnant and, you know, she feels like she's inadequate. And I don't know what to tell her sometimes. Other than I know what she's going through. And I try to understand from her perspective. I try and lift her up. And I try and, you know, let her know that God has a plan for her. But over the last year or so, my sister was a huge support for me as I was prepping for my own wedding. In her spare time, though, she and Ryan were getting ready to start IUI rounds. Fast forward a couple of months, my husband and I quickly found out that we were pregnant. And this was kind of like shortly after our wedding. At this time, my sister and I had just finished, my sister and Ryan had just finished their last round of IUI and with another disappointment. And I didn't know how to tell my sister that I was pregnant. It took a lot of strength not to tell her about my pregnancy immediately and share that experience with her. But to my surprise, when I actually did tell her, she was really excited for us. She was constantly texting me to see how I was feeling or ask about what new pregnancy, experience / embarrassment that I had recently had. She asked to see bump photos constantly. She gave me great advice on how to handle my terrible, terrible all-day morning sickness, and also how to not pee myself when I sneeze. The way I see it, even though she won't be the first of the both of us to have a baby, she will be the first to be an awesome aunt. She'll be pretty much a great aunt. She's always been a baby person. It's one of the best gifts I think that she could give me. Because only an aunt can hug like a mother, keep secrets like a sister, and spoil like a grandmother. Pretty much like a mom, but way cooler. And I know in time, she will have many firsts with her own baby and my future niece or nephew. So Terry, I just wanted to let you know, I'm so proud of you for sharing your story and your experience. You and Ryan are an inspiration for others who may be struggling with similar stories. And I pray that God grants you the love of your own child. I love you guys, and I'm so proud of you.